part of controversial decisions. And yeah, we moan about referees, but I can tell you, I have said, I think the WAFCON, the games I have seen, there hasn't been a decision where I thought it has deliberately or maliciously been awarded against another team. And I thought the refereeing was really good. We have got some of the best referees on the continent. They do not have egos. Well, they might have egos, but it doesn't affect their decision making. And I think this decision was correct decision only after watching it on replay. And that is the purpose of VAR. Go and watch that again. It is in the 82nd minute when you find the highlights. And it is clear as day. You know, there are also other decisions that went against other teams, which were probably like open to interpretation, which went for Morocco as the hosts. You know, by the end of the day, they want this Namibian official, Twanyanyukwa, to be suspended, apparently. Well, I think they want her sacked. They don't want her continuing. My other issue is it doesn't look like it has been confirmed that Morocco are hosting the next African Nations Cup in 2026, the 2026 African Nations Cup. They are hosting it again. That is 3 times in a row they're going to be hosting. And is that the reason why CAF are pandering to them a little bit in this sense to keep them sweet so that, you know, they don't kick off and not host this tournament? But yeah, also I think we've got something we need to talk about. Why are CAF not doing more to spread this tournament out a bit? Surely they've got enough money to empower other nations who are in this tournament to host it instead of relying on one nation. And you've seen how it has turned out with Morocco. I think they are using that, hosting the next tournament, as leverage for them, basically being super petty and attacking an official who initially gave a penalty but was asked to look at it again. She genuinely did not want that penalty to be anything other than what it was. And I agree with the referee. I think she did a good job. And Morocco really need to basically, you know, shake their heads in shame because this is unbecoming. This is unbecoming. It doesn't help African football. It doesn't help women's football to have our officials being questioned for decisions that were in the end pretty correct in my opinion. Right. Anyway, I've been going on about this for the last 5 minutes. So regardless, anyway, we'll see what happens about this referee. I am hoping CAF literally do not pander to them anymore. She should be at the next African Nations Cup, see how she does. But genuinely, I do not think their complaints and suspension requests are valid, in my opinion, in my humble opinion.